Hi everyone, this is Sharon. Today is session 5 of my series for the Spring Inspiration 2026 collaboration. And today I am going to be working on day 12 prompt butterflies and day 13 garden. What I thought I would create today is this fun little garden folio. I've got this 3-dimensional butterfly on the front, some wallpaper and other collaged items on the back. And on the inside, it reveals a pocket housing a garden full of fussy cut flowers and butterflies. I thought this would make a pretty addition to my journal page right here. I hope you will join me today and we can make it together. For the base of our folio, I took 2 images from Lydia's Floral Pastel Wallpapers kit, one for the front and one for the back, and printed those out. And as I was prepping for my video, I was cutting this on my paper cutter and I just had a little mishap there. So you know what that means. It's a perfect opportunity to use some aged tape. So I'm going to just take a little piece of this. I think I needed about that long. And then let's cut this in half lengthwise. Maybe I'll just kind of rip the rest of it and get that on our little tear here. I'll put a piece on each side. This one I'm just going to kind of snip. And that'll just repair our little cut. And then I'll cut this off even at the top. Okay, so our first step is going to be to take this and fold it in half. And this will make our folio, our inside and our outside. And then on the front, I thought I would add this image. This comes from Lydia's Floral Pastel Ephemera kit. And I thought it went with our prompts today. It's a nice garden scene. It's got some moths and butterflies and botanicals and little insects on there. So I'm going to be gluing that down to the front of this. And I also cut out a little butterfly from that ephemera kit. And before I glue this down, I thought I would just add that to the front. And I'm going to stitch it down with my sewing machine and then I'll be back. Okay, I have my little butterfly stitched down to my piece of paper. I like to pull these wings up a little bit just to give it a little dimension. Now the reason I chose to stitch this down with my sewing machine is when I fussy cut this out, I cut off the antennae and I thought my little threads could act as replacement antennae on there. Now I've got one thread on the top and one on the bottom, so this will require me to pull up that thread from the bottom. I'm just going to take a pin, try to grab a hold of that and pull it up. So now I've got 2 strings on the top. Hopefully you can see that. And I'll just snip those off a little bit. Get them separated. And then hopefully you can see them. Okay, so we've got our antennae back on our nice little butterfly. Now you wouldn't have to stitch this with a sewing machine. You could hand stitch those on as well. And I wanted to do that before I put it down so that the stitching would be invisible in the back. So now let's ink this piece up a little bit just to give it that vintage feel. Okay, and now I'm going to just glue this to the front. And I'm just going to run a bead of glue around the outside with my art glitter glue. try to center it horizontally, and I want to bring it all the way to the top, which will leave a little bit more of this pattern at the bottom so I can see a little bit of pink sticking out. I know it covers up most of that wallpaper pattern on the front, but we do have the nice pattern on the back as well. Okay, so we've got our front taken care of. Now let's work on the inside a little bit. To create our garden on the inside of our folio, I thought I would create a little pocket where we could put our garden into. So I'm just going to grab this old book page. I thought about maybe using some pattern paper, but I've got quite a bit of pattern going on already, so I just thought book page would work. I kind of want to keep this rough edge along the bottom, so I'm going to fold this, I think, right about there. And then I'm going to tear this. I want to have a folded edge across the top. It just gives a little bit sturdier top to my pocket, especially when I will be tucking in my fussy cut pieces. And I'm just going to cut this off. Actually, I might just tear it. That will work the easiest. And then this side. Okay. So that I think will be a good size pocket. Hopefully it's not too deep for my flowers, and actually when looking at my flowers I think it might be a little deep, so let's just fold this down a little bit farther. I want to keep that pocket fairly shallow. So I'm just going to tear this back a little bit more. Okay, I think that's a better size. The other thought I had for embellishing my pocket was to put this punched piece of paper on there. That kind of reminds me of a trellis or a garden fence. And this I just punched out of cardstock using this paper punch. It's a Martha Stewart punch. And so what I'm going to do is cut this to size. Okay, then I'm going to go grab my glue stick. I'm going to glue the inside of this, glue that closed, and then glue this onto the top of my pocket. Okay, I have my little pocket glued together, and I put my little trellis on the front. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of ink and add that around the edge. And then I'm going to take some glue and just run it along the two sides and along the bottom. Stick our little pocket down. Okay, and now we are set to fill our pocket with our garden. So last night, while I was watching my favorite YouTubers, I spent some time fussy cutting my garden. So I've got some moths, and I'm reinterpreting the prompt of butterflies to include moths as well. And I've got lots of different flowers, some fruit, and I thought we'd just tuck those into our pocket for our garden folio. Now these all come from Lydia's Botanical Prints and Fussy Cuts. It's a kit where she's got 12 sheets of mostly flowers, but she's got some fruit, like I said, some moths, some, I think there's some other, there's mushrooms and some deer in there. It's a really nice kit if you're looking for some botanicals. Okay, so let's just start filling our garden here. I'm just going to tuck those all into my pocket. Maybe we'll do a couple of those. And then we'll add some fruit. And then let's do a couple of these pretty pink ones. I like this kind of goldish yellow flower. And let's stick one of these in here. And I like this little one too. And I think that's probably enough. Let's just also lastly add our moths into the pocket. Put one there. I could add one to the outside too. Maybe I'll do that. Let me look at this one once. Kind of like that. Maybe I'll just add that one to the outside of my pocket. And then leave the rest of these in here. There, we have our sweet little garden folio. Now, I'm going to tuck this into my journal. I'm thinking this piece could be used where you can take some of these out and use them in other projects in your journal or adhere them somewhere else within the journal, or you could just leave them in here and admire all their beauty in the little folio. I'm going to pull the page of my journal where I'm thinking about putting this. And I thought in this page, I've got this little side tuck. It's got this velvet ribbon there. And I just thought I would tuck that in there as a sweet little place to hold my folio. So I hope you enjoyed that video today and that you create your own little garden of butterflies and botanicals. Thank you so much for coming along with me today. And until next time, bye-bye.